Hi everyone.
Hello.
Okay. So, starting day 18. You ready?
Yeah.
So this one's right at the beginning of the day. It's long, but it's not that long. So, sidebar. Rottenborn. The first one is Your Honour requested a set of the order for the jurors. The court. Everybody signed on this? Mr. Chill. Yes. Rottenborn. Yes, Your Honour. The court. I'll sign on this. Mr. Chu. I read it carefully. The court. I'm sure. I'm glad you took your time. Sorry. Rottenborn. We just added the one paragraph at the end about the court. Okay. Get that order out. Okay. Rottenborn. Thank you. Court. Alright, next. Rottenborn. And then we just wanted, for Rocky Pennington's deposition, there's going to be a number of photos shown, and we just wanted to address any issues before. The court, alright. Rottenborn. I think what Miss Myers and I agreed on when we did the deposition designation is we didn't bring the photos in front of Your Honour. We just said any testimony that Your Honour allows in that references a certain photo, that photo comes in. Okay. Cool. That photo will be shown. Rottenborn. But I wanted to just make sure we're all on the same page. Some that have been plainly admitted into evidence as they're going to be shown. The court. Alrighty. Rottenborn. And then there's a group that were shown to Miss Pennington that Miss Myers and I agreed would come in. If Your Honour lets the testimony in, okay. Cool, sure. Rottenborn. That has the stamp on them. Miss Myers. So I think we're going to take the same position yesterday, that there's a lack of foundation for including the metadata. Yeah. But this one, metadate. Court. Okay. Rottenborn. And we would argue two things. Number one, that wasn't what we agreed on when they came in. So this is a different witness. They agreed that the pictures would come in. We never discussed, Miss Myers never objected to the metadata coming in when we made the agreement several weeks ago. So that's the first argument. Court. Okay. Rottenborn. The second argument, Your Honour, is that I know we handed up some case law, but court, I know, Rottenborn, but these are plainly not hearsay under Cadem versus Commonwealth. Court, I understand the hearsay, but the problem is the foundation part. Actually, you keep saying metadata. This actually isn't metadata. This is just from an iPhone, which I can go in and I can just change my listings on my iPhone, and it will show up as a different date and a different location. Metadata is something that is extracted from the phone and is with the file, and it would show that I had changed the location. That's metadata. So is that really Penny saying that? Okay.
Yeah.
Rottenborn. Okay. Cool. I understand you keep calling it metadata, but your position is it's metadata. My position is it's something that can be changed. Sorry, when they send judges to computer forensic school down in Alabama, these things happen. Rottenborn. I don't envy you having to go that far. Court. It's the industry. Elaine. But Miss Heard did testify that she did put those on here. She gave the foundation testimony. Court. Well, I understand that, but again, anyway, that's my ruling. Rottenborn. Okay. The court on this. Rottenborn. Your Honour, I just wanted to make a record on that. Court, I appreciate it. Rottenborn. Can I take one more shot at this? Court. Okay. Rottenborn. Mr. Depp, you'll remember, he introduced the 2 pictures of him with alleged bruises on his face that very clearly had this on them. He testified that one was taken by Sean Bett. Court. Rottenborn. And that's one of the and that's of a different nature than this, I believe. So we believe, at a minimum, if the jury, number 1, we believe that they've waived this by agreeing to these coming in as is. But, court, this is the problem with depositions. It's the same thing with you wanting to redesignate things. Rottenborn. I understand. Court. The trial is fluid. Rottenborn. I totally respect Your Honour's decision, but we would ask that this be published. That's of a different nature than that. Court. Okay. Rottenborn. All it does is show the time. Court. Alright. Any objection to these? Myers. I think we moved our objection of having them come in, the same with the ones the other day. The ones that they're referring to, they didn't object to at the time. They didn't object to the timestamp at the top. Court. Well, I understand, but what would be the objection to the timestamp? Rottenborn. That's plainly metadata. Monez. Yeah, Monez. I always get confused with that. Yeah, but can't that be changed in the same way? Court. That I don't know. Didn't cover that in my class. Rottenborn. The case law that says that in order to get rid of metadata, they have to do more than assert that it could be changed. They have to. Court. I understand. Well, I still don't think it's metadata. I'll allow it this time, but we can get rid of that, okay? Oh, sorry. Rottenborn. Thank you, Your Honour. Mr. Chu. Thank you, Your Honour. Rottenborn. We don't need to go through every exhibit. Your ruling applies to each of them. Court. That's fine. Rottenborn. Are you comfortable with that? Court. For the record, do you want to name the exhibits, or do you want to just Rottenborn? I think we'll just take them as they come. The court. Okay. Rottenborn. If you all notice anything we can come up with, the only exhibits with Miss Pennington are photographs, and there's several that have already been admitted without metadata. And the ones that have to have them admitted, court. Are you going to show them during the deposition? Judy is going to get mad at you. Rottenborn. That's the first time I've done that. Yeah, we'll show them, but we'll have this redacted. Court. Okay, thank you. Waste. Thoughts?
Oh, this seems dangerous.
What is?
This seems dangerous. Well, I liked when she said, that's the industry. It's kind of nice to see that the judges goes to school for all those stuffs also.
Oh yeah, they have to.
Yeah, I know that, but it's kind of cool that she mentions that also to the lawyers, etc.
Oh, was this one? No. I thought this might have been where the break was, but it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think on this, though?
Oh, it was interesting. I guess it's about the photos that were shown during the video deposition thingy.
Yeah. I have a feeling that they were going to try and sneak in the metadata. So, well, Your Honor ruled that they could have it in on this one. Why not this one?
But I think
well, no, actually, strike that. They weren't going to have it in as metadata. They were going to try and say it was metadata. God, she's so ugly.
But then again,
Sorry.
it's kind of funny when Paddington and what was his name again?
What, this one?
No,
This one? This one?
one of Amber's witnesses, so to say. Rocky, Amber, and he had all the same photos that they all had taken themselves.
Josh Drew.
Yeah.
Rocky's fiance that broke up with her.
Yeah. All have taken the same pictures.
What, the ones in the bathroom?
Yeah,
the ones with the metadata, which turns out it's not metadata. It's basically a screenshot of the photo info which can be changed.
Yeah.
That'll explain why it's been covered then.
And also Amber's selfie that she said that Rocky took.
Oh yeah, the one where you can see Rocky not in the reflection of her eyes. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Instead it's her arms taking the photo.
I mean, I know Rocky's quite slim, but I don't think she was that slim to not appear. Unless she's a vampire, but then again, eyes aren't a mirror. But they are a reflection, so...
But vampires, they don't show up in videotapes, do they?
You could have a filter on.
But
I think the only vampire in the courtroom is sat right next to Elaine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Elaine. It's probably why she's scared.
Yeah.
Amber's just secretly siphoning the life force out of her from under the desk. Should we go on to the next one?
Oh yes. Boogaloo.
Right, so here's another one. Okay. Sidebar. Cool. Alright, just going over these jury instructions, can somebody decide who's going to be the alphabet and who's going to be numbered? Because you're both numbered, it's very confusing. Rottenborn. You mean one of us should be A and one of us should be 1? Cool. Yeah, can we do that? Rottenborn. Will be the alphabet. Cool. It makes it a lot easier when we're going through them, when we're talking about 25. Who's 25? I've been down that road before. Rottenborn. Will lesser hours. Cool. Okay. Rottenborn. This is another one Miss Myers and I agreed that it's just pictures that are coming in, and that the pictures, anything that there's testimony about, can come in. Cool. Okay. Rottenborn. And most of them have already been admitted. There's a few that haven't, but we'll get those to you and get those to the court, the ones that haven't. Okay. Cool. Do you have the numbers for me for ones that haven't been, just so we have it for the record? I'm not going through that.
A bunch of numbers.
Rottenborn and 1373. And I believe that those are not admitted, but they're just pictures in by agreement. Cool. Okay. Rottenborn. And then there's a couple more. Court. So there's no objections to those. Camille. They're just pictures? Rottenborn. Yes, these are the only pictures we're using. Cool. Alright, no objection. Rottenborn. Alright. Mr. Chu. These were all from Josh Drew. Rottenborn. All from Josh Drew. Cool. Okay. Rottenborn. And then there were 2 that were shown to Mr. Drew without any metadata. Cool. Okay. Rottenborn. We prepare to show the versions that were admitted yesterday with the metadata redacted, so it's the exact same image. Cool. Just the same picture that are already in evidence. Rottenborn, correct. 701 and 702. Cool, okay. They're already in evidence. Mr. Chu, but redacted. Rottenborn, correct. Mr. Chu, consistent with your ruling earlier. Cool. Is that 701B then? Sorry, my brain's like all floopy. Rottenborn. No, we're going to pull up the one that was admitted yesterday. We're just proposing, rather than just to show the version that's already been admitted. Cool. What's the difference between 701 and 701B? And you did 701B earlier today, Rottenborn, because the top date time was on there. Alright. Cool. Okay. Rottenborn. I think we'll just pull up the one used yesterday.
That's a long one.
Cool. Okay, 701. Okay, it's in evidence. Rottenborn. And then there's the last thing that's here. 5 exhibits. This is defendant's exhibit 400, and there are 5 pictures that were texted to Kevin Murphy. And so what we would propose is to redact the entire text and just show the photos. Cool, just show the photos. Mr. Chu, they were sent to Kevin Murphy from Josh? Rottenborn, I think so. Camille, can I see that? Elaine, actually, I think they were sent by Whitney. Rottenborn, oh, by Whitney. They were shown to Mr. Drew in his deposition. Cool. So just the photos. Rottenborn, yes. We just have a version of this that's redacted. Camille, why can't you use the photos? Why can't you use the photos, and why are you Rottenborn? Because this is what was shown to Mr. Drew in his deposition. Miss Myers and I just agreed that if he's being questioned about photos, that the photos, cool. Do you already have the photos in evidence somewhere else? Camille, no. Rottenborn, no. That's what we're saying. Camille, I don't think that's appropriate, Your Honour. These are screenshots of text messages between 2 different people, not Mr. Drew. Cool. So the only thing that we'll be seeing, that we'll be able to see though, is just the photo. Everything else is redacted to protect the Rottenborn. Sure. Camille, all of this, the messages. The messages. Cool. Okay, as long as everything else is redacted, just the photo, yeah? Rottenborn. Yeah, we'll redact them. Oh my god. We'll redact them so we're clear. We'll redact all of this. Mr. Chu, what about the date? Rottenborn, I'm happy to redact that. Camille, yeah. Cool. Then down at the bottom, okay? And that's 400. Rottenborn, yeah. Elaine, should we call that 400A? Because we're going to Rottenborn. Let's say 400A. Elaine, Whitney is going to be on this afternoon, and we're going to put that exhibit in through her. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. The pictures of the apartment.
Yeah.
Whitney said she took them, and Josh said that he took them.
Yeah, and Amber said that she took them. All 3 took the same picture.
No, Amber said Rocky took them.
Oh, yeah. 2 people took the same pictures.
And Josh, Rocky took the pictures whilst Josh showed the police officers around the apartment. But Josh it was contradicted by the officers who said Amber showed her around the apartment.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
That whole thing was all contradicted by everyone else.
Yeah.
There's not one clear fucking view of what was going on in that story. That's how you know it's the biggest load of crock, because none of them remembered what actually happened. And all the other ones, it's Amber versus Johnny. Sorry, anyway. Just gonna skip that bit, it's boring. Cool. So all of these are together. Rotten porn. Yes, all of that comes in together as 400A. Cool. So no objection to the redactions in 400A. Camille, no. Mr. Chu, no as redacted. Cool. Okay. Mr. Chu, and all the dates. Cool. All the dates. Everything except the pictures. Romborn, yes. Cool. Okay. Rottenborn, thank you very much. Camille, thank you. Elaine. The running time on this one is 58 minutes and some seconds. Cool. That's perfect. We'll break for lunch after this is over. You're doing good, okay? Thank you. Jesus, okay. Thoughts?
It was a lot of numbers this time, a lot of photos.
Why did it do that? Jump back even though I didn't want it to.
Oh, you did it like...
I didn't remove captions.
Did like Rottenborn jumping back and forth, you know.
Is it this one? No.
Might be that one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of photos.
Oh yeah, there was one before this. That I'm just not putting in because it's literally all numbers.
Yeah.
Like back and forth, and I'm.
Yeah. No.
It doesn't add anything.
No, it doesn't.
So, what do you think of this one then?
Got curious about the messages that got redacted, but other than that, it was mostly talking about photos right now.
I'm just confused as to why are they sending it to Kevin Murphy? Well, he is a property manager for Johnny, so I don't understand. But it's I just want to check something.
Yeah.
Exhibits.
Yeah, no.
Oh, so why was this sent in the morning then?
Yeah.
So what is... Oh! Okay. Right, so hang on. This looks like... This is a message from Whitney. So this is what they tried to get in.
Yeah.
And this is what... No, wait, what? Yeah, because they wanted the dates and everything removed. So hang on, when the fuck did they say this shit happened? tell me all of this is part of that, I'm going to be annoyed.
Hmm.
Oh, well, there's a sidebar there, which is actually the next one. Hang on. I want to see... I believe this is Whitney, isn't it?
Yeah.
This text exchange. Well, it's not in text exchange. Here it looks like it is.
Hmm.
But this is... See, that bit there is this. It looks like he made a response, like a short response,
Yeah.
and then she sent all of this. What's that at the bottom? I don't have an iPhone. Would you say that's him replying or her replying? Because here it's this blocked out, so you can't really tell.
The other picture?
Hang on. This is a This is a printout. Well, this is a screenshot on a printout scanned in.
Yeah.
And why have they cut that off down there then? This is a different picture. Look!
Yeah.
What is this? What is this? Where's this gone? Where did this bitch come from? What the fuck? Huh? That's gone? So they just cut it out?
Yeah, looks like it.
But if this is a zoomed out version, like, so I would understand.
Look, scroll up.
What?
On the other one.
On what? This one?
No, other page.
Okay.
So look at when it says messages 10 and so etc. That also been cut, which is.
Well, yeah, they cut it because it's got all of this on there.
Yeah. No. I meant like.
This.
No, further up. This is uneven right here.
What, the colouring?
Yeah, this is uneven.
Yeah, but it's it is a screenshot printed out, photocopied in.
Yeah.
So this could be, if I'm looking at this right, this looks like a second photocopy because of the colouring on the picture, but that could literally just be a printer. What you need to look at is this shit here. So you see this questionable colouring?
Yeah.
It's different, look.
Oh yeah.
It's meant to be the same picture, it's not. They're different pictures. Look.
Yeah.
See the waves here? Is that... Yeah. I'm checking the other screen to make sure it's not my screen going to lally. It's they're different pictures. So why? What's different on them? That's what I need to look at. Or we need to look at. Can you see anything different aside from these weird wavy shit?
And that's wavy sheets are from sun. They have in a window.
No, this could be anything. I don't know. The fact that it's across the entire thing could be that it's a different scan. But then it would raise the question, why are you using 2 scans? Why are you just not... Because this, so this one here, right, this looks like they've put paper in front of the identifiers, and this was cut out. Like this was on... They're 2 different edits, and it's very strange. Because this dark one, I would think, was covered when it was printed. So this darker one is the print covering. This one looks like they've put paper in front of it and scanned it.
Yeah.
It could be the other way, but I don't think so. But it's just, again, you've got these. Just use it. They've got Adobe Reader. Like, you can just cover it. If not, open Paint, black box, done.
Yep.
Fuck me. It's just strange. Look, again, different. Isn't that to do with the picture, this colouring here? Or is it just a different photocopy? It would be a different photocopy, isn't it?
Yeah, different photocopy.
Well, I really don't understand why. Also, it's off centre, or this one's just not. Why are they done different ones?
No idea.
Sorry if you hear the motorcycle. It's sunny, so people are out.
Yeah. That's a teenager on a moped.
Doesn't matter really about their age. It's just very confusing. I wonder if they were going to try and bring this one in.
Yeah.
And say that this is a conversation beforehand. Because what is concerning is that there's nearly a 2.5 hour gap between this and that.
Yeah.
And Whitney starts off the conversation, and there's not much of a gap in between. Because otherwise it will come up with a different... So you see here where the time difference is?
Yeah.
If it took more than... I'm not sure about iPhone's time difference between when it has like... So obviously this is over 2 hours. So it's got this time here and then this time here. I'm not sure how long that time gap is on iPhones.
No.
But it doesn't seem like it's here. Unless he just went, alright, and that was it. Any others? I want to see what they wrote. My nosiness is just too much. I have to know what was said. Tell me everything. Just why use different? It doesn't even look. The pictures, aside from the weird wavy shit, it doesn't even look. I don't see anything that's different.
I know.
It's like they just, here, let's see how much harder we can make it on ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's Elaine breathing. And let's skippy skip to the next one, because we're already there here on the deposition side anyway. So we might as well, whilst we're here.
Yeah.
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 So what were your thoughts on that one?
I think I already said what my thoughts was. it's a bit interesting about the text, but other than that, we was mostly talking about the photos.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked. What was
Yeah.
your opinion on the sidebar?
Yeah. No, nothing to add on that.
Okay. Next one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, so they go on to the text messages, the pictures that we just.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Sidebar. Cool. I don't know who this is between. Who is this text between? Elaine. The text between her and Ethan Holmes. He's a business manager. What? Lecaros? Lecaros. It's Kevin Murphy. Elaine. Yeah, Kevin Murphy, who is his house manager at that point, Your Honour. Who the fuck is Ethan Holmes then? What? Lecaros. I have it here. Michelle's getting it for me. Thank you. Cool. She's very good at that. The other way. What? She's very good at it. Other way. Elaine. What I'm proposing, Your Honour, this is a text message. I've taken out the part that says what Johnny did. Cool. You haven't taken it out here, but okay. Elaine, you're right, but I propose that the rest of it that's not offered to prove the truth of the matter. Cool. What's it offered for? Elaine, offered to show she took these pictures of the closet and was sending it to him. Lecaros. She didn't say that she took the pictures, Your Honour. Sorry. My throat. Yeah. Cool. I don't see what the relevance is if it's not offered for the truth of the matter. I don't see what the relevance is for the words. Elaine. Just showing that she... Well... And it also shows an excited utterance, what? Of saying, you're a fucking cunt. Cool. I'll sustain the objection. The pictures though is fine. Elaine. Can we have the days? Because that's when the cars... I don't have an objection, Your Honour. Cool. Okay, no objection. You can show the dates. Take the words off. Is that... all the words on it. Elaine. Some more down here. Cool. Take all the words off down to 400. We already have 400A in evidence. Elaine. Yeah, we made that 400A. Cool. So this would be 400 with redactions. Elaine. Right. Cool. Okay. Thank you. Elaine. Thank you, Your Honour. Okay.
She wanted to keep one part, but not the other parts on the text.
Didn't Whitney drink a lot of water on this one?
Oh yeah, she did. She drank 2 bottles, I even think.
No, I'm not sure. I can't really remember. Well, I always feel quite... I mean, with Whitney, I'm in 2 minds about her. Because in one side, I feel bad for her.
Oh yeah.
Because she has Amber as a sister.
Oh yeah, that was a punching bag for her.
Oh yeah, if it wasn't Amber and Whitney's dad, it was Amber.
Yeah.
But then again, I also don't feel sorry for her because she's a fucking adult.
Yeah.
She could have said, no, I'm not testifying for you. I'm not lying on the stand for you.
Yeah.
I'm not committing perjury for you. I'm not doing that. But it's also the fact that Amber doesn't even bother looking at her.
Oh no.
When the lawyers aren't there. It's that she doesn't care.
No.
She only cares that Whitney follows the transcript, follows the schedule.
Yeah. He just wants her to stand in line,
Yeah.
so to say. Amber just wants her to stand in line, follow her winks.
Well, this one was quite funny, this whole answer here, and it relates to the pictures because Amber changed what happened slightly.
Yeah.
And bearing in mind, this is the thing with the mezzanine where, like, Amber got Kate Moss in because she's a fucking idiot.
Hmm.
There's that story has been changed multiple times.
Yeah.
And yeah, she changed it again when Amber changed it again when she was on the stand and clearly didn't tell Whitney. Because
Yeah.
Whitney's one didn't line up exactly with Amber's.
No. Or the others, for that sake.
Mm. But this one was when they weren't there.
No.
But hang on, didn't they use those pictures for when Rocky? Oh no, wait, it was this picture.
Hmm.
This picture. This picture. I think this one. I know for a fact these ones were used for the apparent, you know, when they were taking pictures of like the staircase and shit,
Yeah.
and like the stab through a picture frame or something.
Yeah.
This one was used in that.
Yeah.
If I remember, I could be misremembering. I mean, there's so many that have been used at multiple times. It's ridiculous.
Hmm.
What do you think of the sidebar though? Getting back to it.
Now I need to remember it. Oh yeah.
You've forgotten already?
Yeah, goldfish. I'll tell you. No, I think it was good and short.
You have no opinion on it, do you?
No, it was just interesting that Elaine wanted just one row of text, but everything else she didn't want in.
Well, so this one here
Hmm.
was the one that was used during Josh Drew.
Yeah.
This one here was with Whitney.
Yeah.
Same pictures. But Josh said that this one was when Rocky was there,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he did.
That's why it was brought up, because he wasn't there.
No.
He wasn't involved in this situation, and you can't give, in court, you can't give an opinion on something that you want a witness to. It's hearsay.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna have a quick check. I want to have a look at Josh Drew's testimony when they brought this up.
Hmm.
So this is the sidebar. Okay. Would it even be faster if we just went back to it, do you think? Just see where it came up in the testimony? Because they show the pictures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's one scribbity scrib. Here it is. So these pictures are being noted as Drew 14.
Huh.
Why? Okay, well that helps me. I can just search for Drew 14. Not there. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, those ones. There! Who took those pictures? It was either me or Raquel. Okay. That's Amber's face. Don't really care about that. Drew 18, right? That's Drew 18.
Yeah.
Huh? Did they cut a bit out?
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, that's fine. I can just see if there was anything in here. I know this isn't the point of this, but I'm intrigued. This is what I kind of... Drew 18. Directing your attention to the photos there and asking if you can identify where these photos were taken. Yeah, so they're saying that this was taken in May. We all right?
Yeah.
They're saying that this was part of the May shit. So why wasn't that brought up then?
Yeah.
Shocking.
Mate, didn't also Whitney say that she took those pictures?
Who?
Well,
yeah, this is the thing. Whitney is just, in the sidebar that we were looking at, Whitney had just, basically, Elaine brought up the pictures that they'd taken, and it was, Whitney had said it was about the mezzanine shit where Amber punched Johnny in the face. Hi, pumpkin. Sorry, I can't say. But Drew is saying that this is from when Johnny attacked Amber and Drew's fiance was there, Raquel. Hang on. Let's see. So I'm assuming because these pictures, they've not there. So, so yeah. Oh, isn't that surprising?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But isn't so the March one? Because clearly these pictures were not part of May, and clearly he's bullshitting.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? So this one with the mezzanine, March 23rd, wasn't Johnny's version and that of Trevor, his bodyguard. Was it also Debbie Lloyd? Was she also there? Remember, there was the one where, it was Trevor. I don't know if Debbie Lloyd was there. But Trevor, the bodyguard, was that the guy with the majestic beard.
Yeah, yeah.
And Johnny got pissed off at him because Amber not only managed to hit him with a drink at great force, she then clocked him in the face.
Oh, yeah.
I only laugh because it's like, your one job is to protect your client, you failed twice in one go. What is happening?
Oh, yeah.
But that was the one where, the stories differ completely, that Amber had gone nuts. And Whitney had said to, what's her name? Oh, she's considered, I know her name is like Jen something. Whitney considers her chosen sister. Is it Jen Hudson? I don't know. I can't remember. something. It begins with a J. She wears glasses. She kind of got pissy at one of the attorneys at the end. I'm not sure. But she told, this is when Whitney fled the apartment and stayed with her in her offices and told her that Whitney told her that she was scared that Amber was going to kill Johnny.
Yeah.
So Whitney stood in between Amber and Johnny because Amber had Johnny against the staircase.
Yeah.
And basically, Whitney stood in between Amber and Johnny. Amber basically was in one of her fucking chaos modes.
Yeah.
Like, completely lost control of her emotions in every sense of the word.
Yeah, she was in Mortal Kombat mode.
No, she was in kill mode because she had no control. She had lost control of herself. And essentially she was terrified that Amber was going to kill Johnny.
Yeah.
That's when that was. And I can't even remember if they could bring it in because, they couldn't bring it in because Jen wasn't there. It was hearsay. But Jen's version of the story lines up with Johnny and Johnny's bodyguard. Even though Jen is what you would consider more allied with Amber and Whitney.
Yeah.
Well, with Whitney, not with Amber. Strange.
It's very strange.
Should we finally go to the next one?
Oh yeah. Bookadoo.
Okay, so here's another one. It's quite short, thankfully. Cool. Plaintiffs 1283. Elaine. First of all, this has never been produced to us. She's on cross. Okay. The Cardos. This is from the defendant's records. Court. Okay. So what are we looking at? Who is this between? The Cardos. This is between Miss Heard and Mr. Depp. Cool. So Miss Heard and Mr. Depp. So these are her statements. And then he states, Cardos. So go to the third page. Miss Heard says, I love you both. I love both of you so much. I would fucking stay out of it if I thought this shit was past the point of no return. But that's not where you guys are at right now. Sorry. Those two blue ones right above the green. Elaine. So first of all, it doesn't impeach because she said she doesn't know what she means. Okay. Cool. She said she was helping them, so what are you offering it for? Like Carlos. So she said that she didn't say that they weren't past the point of no return. Elaine. She didn't testify to that. She testified that she wasn't sure what you were getting at there. Cool. She testified that it wasn't her place to say. She was just being supportive. So this says something different. Elaine. First of all, you can't introduce documents for impeachment of a third-party witness, so it's not admissible. I'm really struggling. Yeah. At best, she can put it in front of her and she can read it to her, but she can't put it into evidence. They're Carlos. That's what I said. Court. Are those the only ones you're looking at? The Carlos. I just realized I have a redacted copy. I didn't redact the other messages. We can take care of that. Court. If you're not going to produce it into evidence, that's fine. She's just going to read it. The Carlos. I'm going to read it to her. Elaine. Just those two? The Carlos. Yes. Cool. Good. Thank you. Seems like there's a lot of impeachment for Elaine's stuff.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Whose are those two Amber mentioned there?
Here?
I love you so.
Miss Heard is also Whitney.
Ah, yeah.
They kind of have the same surname. Well, they did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Do they still?
Wasn't she already married though at this point?
Yeah.
And she kept her name then, I guess.
No. No thoughts on this then?
No, it wasn't. Only interesting was who those two were, and also, like you said, a lot of impeachments from
Elaine.
Elaine.
Yeah. Well, for Elaine's witnesses.
Yeah.
Well, Amber's witnesses, because Elaine isn't a
Yeah. Other than that, I don't have so much to mention on it.
It's, to me, it just seems more and more like what was happening is that Johnny was seeing the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
That Amber couldn't change. She was only getting worse.
Yeah.
Her words meant nothing. Her promises were empty. She was getting more and more violent, more and more vitriolic with her words, and she was just trying to push his family, his support network, away from him more and more.
Yeah.
And her friends and family, desperate not to lose the gravy train that was Johnny's accounts,
Yeah.
were desperate to keep him in line.
Yeah.
And keep him with Amber. Because you have to remember, Amber is a leech.
Oh yeah.
But she's got little leeches.
Oh yeah.
Rocky, Drew, Whitney, Amber's mom. He was paying everything for Amber. Whenever she had these parties, he was paying for all of it. Whenever she went out, he paid for all of it. Everything she bought, he paid for all of it.
And all
everything. Everything she had, he was paying for all of it.
Yeah, plus the apartments that he got to her friends, etc.
Yeah, the one that after she tried to catch him in,
Yeah.
tried to set him up in, she then locked him out of his own fucking apartment.
Yeah.
As if that would work. He's on the pissing leash, you stupid moron. Like, that's literally what it seems like. They'd seen her do this multiple times before.
Yeah.
And they were desperate because Johnny was paying for everything.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't because he wanted control, but that's how he was raised, that the man pays for everything. Good.
Oh yeah.
You know, for good or bad, he pays for it.
Yeah, he comes from the line of like the man provides.
He was raised that way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was raised in an abusive household.
Yeah.
But, yeah. They were desperate.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she's now trying to spin it that she wasn't involved. She didn't want to get involved.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yes, you did. And I wonder if that's what Johnny's attorneys are trying to get to.
Yeah.
That, what were the reasons why you were so involved in your sister's marriage? She's a grown adult.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they say afterwards, question, you wanted Miss Heard to stay with Mr. Depp even after you allegedly saw him hit her, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's either the statements are true and you're a shit. This is what I said when we were watching the trial. It's either all of her friends, everything she said was true, and all of her friends are pieces of shit because they didn't try and get her away.
Exactly.
They did nothing except for suckle on the Johnny Depp tea of money. Or she's lying and she is a piece of shit and she still has piece of shit friends, but not for the same reason.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. It can't be, I mean, the only thing that can be both is that she has piece of shit friends.
Yeah.
But, yeah, should we go on to the last one?
Oh yeah. Bovalebo.
Okay, so here's the last one. Right. So just finished with the video deposition of Amber's makeup artist. Sidebar, court. Alright, how much time? I'm sorry, I have jurors falling asleep. So I had Julissa,
yeah.
go over there and nudge him. So I just want to make sure. Elaine, the next one is 40 minutes. Court. I'm giving them time to stretch too, so we can sit up here and talk. That's what they're doing right now. So we'll just stay here for a few moments to chat. Elaine, so the next one, 40 minutes and 14 seconds. Cool. Perfect. Can we get them done today? Perfect. Depositions. I haven't got the time for some depositions from you. Elaine, I talked to Sammy because Planet Defos did all of them. Cool. Right. Elaine, and I told him I would check with them. Cool. Well, I still don't have some from the last, a couple of weeks ago. Elaine, I thought we got those to Sammy. Mr. Chu, I thought so too. We'll double check. Cool. Make sure. I'm going back looking at the times. I'm missing all the officers, one from that day. They're short ones, but I think I'm missing it. So if I can get them tonight, because I want to give you an accurate time for tomorrow, but I can add those into the times, okay? Elaine, okay, cool. But we're a little ahead of schedule, so I might be able to give you a couple extra hours. But if I know tonight what they are, I can tell you tomorrow what you have left. At the end of the day tomorrow, I can tell you what you have left. Elaine, I thought we had, I'm pretty sure we still have them, so I will figure it out. Cool. Sammy just doesn't have it. Elaine, okay, we'll go back. Cool. We went back, checked through his emails and everything, so we'll get that. And you're going to give me jury agreements, and for tomorrow the jury instructions, the agreements and the objections tomorrow morning. Elaine, yes. Cool. Do you think that's enough time for them? Do you have anything else going on? How's everyone doing? She's really pushing for time for these jurors. Jesus. Do you think they got enough time to stretch? That's good. Mr. Chu, yeah, cool. Okay, thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Your Honor. Cool. This is like near the end of the day.
Yeah, but I guess the jury is getting a bit tired of that all. But also, it's they forgot to send it in, the staffs to.
Well, remember there was a whole bunch that, because Judge Penny was getting annoyed at them because there was a whole bunch that they didn't submit.
Yeah.
Not just because I think these are about video depositions, but there was a bunch of evidence like redactions that they owed.
Ah, yeah.
So I'm just wondering, because there's so much evidence and so much stuff being sent, they've just lost track of it.
Yeah.
Or something's been marked off and it shouldn't have been marked off.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that has anything to do with Elaine's clear lack of competence in this case. I just think she's incompetent in general.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I just find it interesting that one of them was falling asleep.
Yeah.
Like, how bad is that?
And he let one of the deputies nod him to get up. That's, yeah.
Nudge him awake. Like, that's so bad.
That's been a long day though, listening, just listening.
I want to see how long they were on. So basically 6 hours, 4 minutes. He fell asleep within an hour.
Jesus.
An hour and 10 minutes. That's how boring it was.
Yeah.
Right, and this is Elaine's witnesses. Well, Amber's witnesses. I keep saying Elaine as if she's on trial.
Oh, I know the tactic.
What?
She tries to make them fall asleep so they don't remember anything of the depositions.
Yeah, but if they don't remember, they're not going to be like...
Oh yeah, that's true. Damn it. I thought I knew her idea there.
Yeah. I mean, could be the case. Who knows? It's Elaine. I'm surprised in like she didn't sneak in like a picture of her cat like somewhere around here, you know?
Who knows? Maybe it is. Like those hidden messages. It's just picture of her cats.
Right, should we be done?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
So that was all of the sidebars from day 18.
Oh.
Yeah, there was only 6, but one of them, like we mentioned before, we didn't put in because it was literally just going over evidence.
Yeah, just numbers. The number one.
But yeah, we normally try and do like at least sort of like 3 sidebars a video. It's normally like between 3 to 5, could be 3 to 6, depending on how long they are. But because essentially they're not that long, so it just made more sense to have it in one video.
Yeah.
But it is a long video because I rambled for quite a bit. I got my nosiness head on and I had to know what they were talking about with the mezzanine /
Yeah, but also regaining some memories of the trial. It is quite interesting that some of them claiming that they took the pictures. Then another one says, no, I took the pictures.
I think what makes it even funnier, and I remember we commented on it when we were watching the trial, that essentially it was Josh Drew and they had the pictures up.
Yeah.
Then he said that it was either him or Raquel that took them, and those pictures were from the night where Rocky was treating Johnny like a wild horse or something. And I think that was in May. Yeah, in May. Yeah. The last night that basically Johnny and Amber were officially kind of together. And then the next witness is her sister, who uses the exact same pictures but says it's from March.
Yeah.
From when Johnny supposedly punched Amber in the face.
Yeah.
And it's like, when are these from?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so embarrassing. I think I even said then, oh, how embarrassing for you.
Yeah.
No.
But on top of the cherry is also Amber that completely changes the story.
Oh, yeah. Well, both of those stories, it was all different. None of it was cohesive.
No.
But the only side that was cohesive was Johnny's side with his bodyguards.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, you can get, there were some slight differences, but that's to be expected if someone's telling the truth. If there's slight differences, because all memories don't work the same, and you're gonna notice things differently.
Yeah.
But if you're bullshitting, and it's with multiple people, you kind of have to pray that all of those people within that lie of shit, they have to remember it exactly how it was.
Yeah.
And they clearly didn't on multiple occasions. And it was just, ugh. God. But should we get going then?
Yeah.
Right, well, apologies for my consistent cock-ups in words. I feel like I've got cotton mouth or something.
English hard word, I say.
Yeah, but you're not a native English speaker.
Yeah, but still hard word.
Okay, Okay, I take that. Yes. I am Swedish now.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you've made it this far, congratulations. You have more patience than most. Yeah, well done. And I'm not trying to be patronising. No, I'm really not. The patience are the same. Anyway, stay hydrated, wear sunscreen, pet a cat.
And don't eat yellow snow. And do not trust the seagulls either.
True.
Especially if they bring the yellow snow.
Anyway, bye guys, have a good one.
Bye-bye.